Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for February 29th through February 12th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I was shuffling like crazy off camera too, so these are well shuffled. The Lovers, all right, thinking about your marriage or committed connection with someone. Could be Gemini. The Chariot could be a Cancerian. Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Fool. Oh, okay, the Tower. All right, Capricorn, get ready. Not gonna like it. This could be Scorpio. This could be Cancerian. This could be a Gemini. Could be Taurus or Libra as well. Okay, so you want things to be working out and forward progression and movement. You don't want to stay in this funk where you're disappointed and to where you're kind of just stuck or you're wondering, is this all there is? Like, you really want this forward movement, this sort of passionate, movement forward where it's not just like, okay, yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. It's like there's that committed connection that you really feel with each other, that we have the same interests. We're both into succeeding. It's not just that someone wants to please you, because then it's like, okay, are you happy? I brought you this. Thanks. Now can I go have my own time over here? No, you want someone to anticipate your needs. You want that connection. You want them to be into you as you are to them, and you want that forward movement. You don't want this, like I said, this funk, this where you're just kind of stuck in a rut and wondering if this is as good as it gets. No matter what, all the goodies that you have, all the dates that you have, all the whatevers that you do, that stable connection that you have with each other, but there's no love behind it. You don't want that. You want this. However, it looks like there is going to be somebody walking away painfully. Perhaps something was just too much for them to bear. Because this is an emotional departure. It could be over land. Could be just somebody's moving towards you over land. Let's see here. So both of these are about moving. Okay, so these could be, you want someone changing location, perhaps. Maybe that's it. All right, so what's this? Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Ace of Wands. So somebody's mad, somebody's defensive, somebody wants a new beginning. So they leave because they're just like, you know what, it's just too much. I just can't take it anymore. I'm distrustful. I'm angry. Or somebody is like, you know what, let's try this. Let's have you move closer to me or me move closer to you, because this could be a relationship of distance and it's about moving. Maybe flying out to see me or moving closer to be with me so we can really get this off the ground and have this new beginning, okay? So it could be that, Capricorn. What's this Chariot about? Chariot. Could be Pisces. Things are in suspension right now with somebody, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you really want forward movement. You really want to feel closer to this person emotionally, if not logistically or distance-wise as well. It could be that this is somebody that is, it could be you, Capricorn, but it feels like, Pisces or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but it feels like things are in suspension right now because distance might be a factor. And so someone, even though there's still a connection there, they're largely solitary, or they feel like they might be doing all the work, and you're not. This could be you, Capricorn. Not, things are in suspension right now. You really want forward movement to be on the horizon. You don't mind waiting if there's this movement and things working out. You don't want to be stuck here. Is this all there is? Is this the way it's going to be? You don't want that disappointment. And what is true is that if things are going to work out, somebody needs to move. Somebody needs to make a move towards somebody else, because it's like someone's getting kind of fed up with the way things are and they really want things to get off the ground. If it's not about distance, it's about someone needing to take a break and get some distance from whatever's going on between the two of you. Someone's going to be walking away for a while because they're a little upset, they're ticked, and they want. It's like they need to walk away because they're angry and they need to. For some, this could be a new beginning. They just want a fresh start, but I feel like this isn't over. I feel like this is about them wanting to get like a new idea or new mindset about, like, they need some distance. I'm surprised the Four of Swords didn't show up, but that's what it feels like. It feels like they're mad. I need to take a break and I need to get some distance from this. I need to think about things a new way. I need to figure something out, but I need to leave now to do it. Okay, so it could be that. All right, so here, what's this Nine of Swords about? Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. So when I saw this, it was like, oh God, but then it felt like this was about having conversations about, all right, how can we be happy? How can we make this work? And there's going to be conversations that might be heated, could be lively debate, could be like, look, you need to, again, with the moving, you need to move to where closer to me. No, you need to move closer to me. If it's not about moving, it's about how are we going to make this work? Like, how are we going to get this off the ground? We want to be happy. Maybe we both have different ideas about how to achieve that. And there's a lot of stress involved and a lot of conversation, might even be heated conversation. Okay. And it might be a power struggle in the sense that someone's sitting very securely where they are and they don't want to have to change their way or their location or whatever to make the relationship work. Like each of you might be coming from a position of advantage. And it's like, yeah, we want this to work, but how? We both kind of got our things where we are. We might both be set in our ways. If it's not location, it's like, I got my ideas, what I want. You got your ideas. How are we going to make this work? Hence the need to like, you know what? I just need to get some distance so we can figure this out because it seems like there's a connection there. It just, and you don't want this. You don't want to be completely set free and just off on your own and relying on faith and this and that. It's there's kind of like this whole new beginning / faith element here, like leap of faith. And you're like, no, you know what? Let's really kind of hammer this out and give me space and time. And this is having a lot of conversations. This is mental energy, a lot of conversations because there's been a lot of things that have led to this Nine of Wands position. This is the past catching up with a situation, and it needs to be brought to bear to be discussed because it can't be ignored anymore. That's why it's becoming all-consuming here. This is a nightmare card, insomnia card. So this is a bunch of things from the past, like experiences that need to be discussed and talked about. And the happiness of the couple is at stake here. Your happiness, their happiness. And there could be, like I said, heated, harsh words. This could be both of you wanting to come from a position of, advantage, not wanting to give up the control because we've got control here. So it's things have come to a head. To put it shortly and mildly, things have come to a head. That might be an understatement. What's this tower about? This could be Scorpio. What's this tower about? There's going to be a blow up. What's this tower about? Ooh-wee. Verifying conversations. That's putting it mildly. What's this tower about? Yeah, decisions. Okay, this, like what I was saying about the past, and there's been some past, this and that, whatever. This is that also. The past is coming to the fore in a major way, and things need to be discussed. We need to just, because this is about not wanting to fight anymore. I'm willing to look at culpability and all of this. Can we please just stop fighting? I want to work this out. Here's what we're working with. There's a bunch of crap we got to sort out. I know you're angry. I'm angry. Maybe we need outside help to talk about this, but we need to clear the air. We need to clear the room. Things that what we've done is not working. So we're either going to break up or we're going to have lots and lots of conversations about how we're going to make this work. So this feels like a crisis event, like a tower event, a crisis, a clearing, like, oh God, let's just, salt the earth and level the room here. And this is about that reckoning. Like after it happens, it could be that this is over and now we're kind of sorting it out and there's peace now. There's no more fighting. There's no more cutting words, but I don't feel like it's over. I feel like there's just been this event and now it's time to make a decision about what we're going to do. And this is all about talking and then figuring out how to make it work. So this could very well be, for you Capricorn, a relationship in crisis, but it feels like there's a desire on both parts to make it work. It's just issues of control because both of you are defensive and there's anger and frustration there. And the good news is it feels like the other person is willing to look at their culpability. Sometimes that's the real hard part too. Like nobody's willing to look at what's transpired. And like I said, with this willing to look at what's what, that's this right here. This is a lot of events and experiences that have come to the point where it's like we can't ignore this anymore. We have to talk about this stuff getting in the way of us connecting. Because look, we're bickering, we're fighting. Someone is firmly seated in the position of control, and I want control, and we're bickering over that. And so this is saying that there's a chance for it to work out, and there's a desire for it. It's just that there's going to need to be a serious restructuring and a lot of conversations about how wanting it to work out but not knowing how. What else for Capricorn? Ouch. All right. That's about getting help. This feels like you're going to be going to talk to somebody to help you sort all this out. It doesn't feel like one person or the other. It feels like both of you are going to be going to talk to somebody that can help you see your way through this. It feels like it's spiritual counseling. For some of you, at least, it's going to be clergy, faith-based. But there is help for you. This talks about assistance, help, and support. And it speaks to progress being made on your own, like with each other. But you're gonna come to a point, if you haven't already, where you can't do it on your own anymore. You guys are gonna hit a wall. You're gonna hit a wall to where we recognize that there's been an ending or everything's collapsed, but we don't know how to rebuild. And that's where the outside help, assistance, and support is gonna come in. So somebody that is going to be sort of like an expert in the field, or just both of you are going to consult somebody. It could even be a family member, but somebody outside is going to help you get past this, because this is a pause in the action. This is a review, but then there's no new beginning, because it's for one of the readings or one of the meanings for this is that yes, there's been a decision or an ending, but now what? There's no new beginning after it. Not like the world or like death. So this speaks to getting outside help to take you to the next level of working this out, of sorting everything out. All right, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. I wish you luck with this. I'm sorry. It looks like you are really going through it right now. But honestly, it looks like you're going to see your way through it. It's just this, you're really going through it. You got the 9 of Wands here. You got Judgment. All right. Good luck to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.